Hey guys, it's Jackson Dill here. I want to start doing some video updates whenever we have a snowstorm this winter to bring you as many details I could possibly give you in terms of my thoughts for any snow activity this winter. So I want to start off with this snowstorm that's going to bring some snow Saturday afternoon to Saturday night. Here's a look at my snowfall forecast, easy for me to say. Through Sunday, I'm calling for a widespread 3 to 6 inches of snow for southwestern Connecticut and areas to the north and east, as well as to the south. So New York City, you will probably get around 3 inches or so, including also Boston. On the higher end of the totals, around 6 inches. To the west in the Hudson River Valley, I'm calling more for 1 to 3 inches, and I'll explain why in just a moment. And further to the west, looking like a coating to an inch. So we're going to be seeing this snowstorm start to develop. It's going to be a quick mover, originating from the southeast coast, quickly developing and moving up the east coast, and you'll see that snow starting to blossom in parts of the mid-Atlantic, including the Delmarva, southern New Jersey, and central Virginia. That precipitation will move to the north as the day progresses on Saturday, so we're going to see snow start to work into our area Saturday afternoon, and you can see how the precipitation shield expands just because of energy working from the west further to the south, allowing to that precipitation to work further inland. So that's one of the reasons why we had this forecast change and why we are now expecting some significant totals than what we thought about 24 hours ago. And so you'll see the snow blossom overnight Saturday. This is when the heaviest accumulations will be, as well as the colder temperatures. You can see snow for much of New England, all the way down to the Mid-Atlantic, including Washington, D.C., Baltimore, Philly, New York. I mean, all the cities are probably going to get some snow out of this. And then it'll continue early Sunday morning before pulling out of our area, I think, by the time you wake up Sunday morning. So let's take a look at the temperatures. I mentioned how it's going to be cool enough for snow. And during the day on Saturday, temperatures will be right around 30 degrees. And then this is a look at Saturday evening, where the snow will really start to come down. Temperatures will be right around 29, 30 degrees. So it will definitely be cold enough for snow to stick on all surfaces. Roads, I think, will be cold enough for the snow to stick. Of course, hopefully these roads will be treated so we won't have too many travel issues. But of course, it's not recommended to be traveling in any snow. Now I want to show you this. We're going to be seeing this low developing off the southeast coast. You can see these yellows start to form off the southeast. So this is indicative of a low pressure system forming and then strengthening. And you can see those yellow shades starting to develop. And then as we get into Saturday afternoon, while the snow starts to move into southern New England, we'll start to see our low pressure system really developing while pressure is lower, and then we'll see that move to the northeast while moving over pretty favorable position for any snow. Here's a cool tool I like to look at. So the European model, this is my favorite model to look at. I find it to be the most reliable, and the European model runs 50 different times, with it starting with slightly different environmental conditions to give you a different look at how a slightly different environment can affect the overall outcome in the future. So this is the ensemble mean, taking the average of all 50 member model outputs in terms of snowfall, and it comes out with around 3 or 4 inches of snow for our area. Really a widespread 3 to 6 inches for New England down to the Mid-Atlantic. And so that really follows through with my forecast, and this is one of the dominant factors that led me to predict 3 to 6 inches, along with other models, of course. And then here's the last tool that I like to look at when forecasting. This is a look at the European ensemble probability. So shows a very high chance for at least an inch of snow through early Sunday morning, around a 90% chance. But then we look at 3 inches. Whenever you input this higher snowfall totals, the chances typically go down just because there's a little more uncertainty about how much snow will fall. And so when we look at how much the probabilities of at least 3 inches of snow falling, that's more around the 60-70% chance. So it's more likely than not that we get at least 3 inches of snow, and those numbers will probably go up as we get closer to the event. Of course, I'll have many more updates on Facebook and Twitter, as well as jacksonweather.com. Thanks for watching my video forecast. Stay tuned for more information.